Bit different to a POV delivery driving in real life, eh? I'm currently just trying to figure out how to see my own thing is, what do you call it? Videos. And I don't know how. Am I on the right account here? How do I find my own? Oh. Haha, yeah, I'm live, yeah. I'm live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it sounds like.
So much.
Nah, I'm alright, thanks. Haha, yeah, I'm live, yeah. Oh, there we go, yeah. Right. So we're currently... Oh, it's cold. just started. I think we've gone. Well, I say that from going from Tuzla, and we're going all the way up to Finland. Yeah, that's where we're going. And I'm using the Hori steering wheel. Figured I might as well do a bit of live streaming or something that I like to do, as well as the stuff that I do for work as well. I do have fast money mod installed purely because I wasn't really in it for struggling. I just wanted to buy a load of trucks and a load of headquarters. I'm just purely want to drive. I'm really not making a company or anything like that. This is a truck I'm currently driving. Oh no, I'm doing something better. It's the MAN TGX 41640. Absolute monster. Using my own trailer. I just came up with this idea of streaming the trucks and truck driving gear. I'll stick it on YouTube. About 10 minutes ago. And just for an hour or so. I do have a manual and H shifter, but novelty's worn off of it, so I'm not really using it much anymore. Besides, you don't really, most trucks now don't have a gear stick, it's all automatic. Don't know how I sound like or what I look like, so but now I've got a full Hori steering wheel, really good. I think it was about 540 quid, equivalent to about, I think it's about $550 depending on where you're from, might be plus taxes and the your H shifter, it's not just a H shifter, it's got like a load of buttons as well, so a lot of hotkeys with symbols on them and everything. It's brilliant. Just search Hori truck steering wheel, it's absolutely crazy. It eliminates the need for a keyboard and mouse. Everything you need is on the steering wheel and on the gear stick. I tried setting up the camera in a position where you can see me and the steering wheel at the same time, and I just haven't got it quite right yet. Like I said, this was a very, very impulsive thought. So I started halfway through. I started live streaming halfway through the job. Not really as chaotic, as I say, but just a little bit, like I say, impulsive. I'm trying to make it as real as I can for me, which is why the setting of where my camera is, it's, I can only just see the dash. I can't see the mirrors yet because I've only got one monitor, so I'm having to use the UI mirrors. I do plan to get like two there, so I can at least see the wing mirrors and a little bit out of the window. That would be cool. But if I can't be a HGV driver in real life, I'm going to be one in the game, at least as of yet anyway. And apologies if you hear background noise, washing machines going, dishwashers going. Quickly set up a scene on OBS, so you can just see me and the gameplay, nothing else pretty much. I reckon on the older trucks I'll use a shifter. Dead quick, sorry to ruin the immersion. Just gonna check something dead quick, sorry to ruin the immersion. Okay, it's fine. Just gonna mute my own. I'm trying to watch my own live stream, making sure you can hear my game. So that's fine. Yeah, look. Hori system steering wheel. I don't know if you can see the gear stick there with the buttons.
all on there. I've ruined my camera now. Yeah, I've totally ruined it. Should have done that. Should stop going that way. Now you can't see me. Yeah, that'll do. So I've currently got around 30 mods on this. One of them being that fast money, which we're not really too bothered about. I just want to drive any truck that I wanted. I've got a couple of DLCs. I've got the map expansion. Obviously, I think it's going like something to do with the West. I think, as you can see, I've got all that. I've got the heavy duty cargo not mod DLC, special cargo DLC, and then once I do get all of the, are we to stop at this? Once we get on current DLCs, I'm going to try and get that Pro mods installed, and that opens up literally a lot more avenues. That I've got is the rigid chassis mod as well, so you don't have to drive Arctics with this. You can actually drive like this one in front, rigid. And after this job, I'm going to experiment and see what we can get. I'd like to keep the MAN. DAF do look nice, but I'm just preferring the MAN truck. And I haven't had this one right long either. You can tell I've only done 1900 miles in it, just under.
tons of total weight. I wouldn't say 40 tons, more like maybe 30. Good thing about Euro Truck Simulator, about a virtual driving, is that if I really wanted to, unlike real life, I could just smash into the back of this guy if he annoys me. Wow, these are tight bends.
always do that. There we go. Just an inch away from the interaction. This out whenever we get to the next stop. I'll show you what trucks I've got. I might see if I want to get a rigid. I might do a rigid. I do miss driving a rigid. £1.20 a litre. I remember those days. So we won't rest because we've actually got fatigue off. I like to rest as and when I want to. Makes me feel like I'm there driving this and it's me in there, not driving, controlling somebody else driving the truck, who's getting tired every 4 minutes. So let's show you what I've got. One at Rigids that I do have. See, I did actually go on an FH series spree. That is, where was it? That was one of the first trucks that I ever had. That's my first employee that I've ever had. Yeah, that was first truck that I bought. Because I think to begin with I had a Mercedes, not this one, but I had a different one, and then I sold it, or I part X'd it for FH6. 36,000 miles on it already. Wow, she's going places. Then you've got, so mine is 640 brake. See, 100. I thought I sold that. Get rid of that. Oh, there it is. Look, yeah, there's the rigid. See, what the mod does is it gives you a rigid body, but has to have an invisible trailer on it, which is non-collidable to the environment or anything like that. But when you're like stopping suddenly or try to turn in a tight manoeuvre, it's like it feels like the trailer's clipped through the ground and your whole truck just goes like nearly vertical in the air. Garage Manager, we've got 6, mainly in the UK because well, that's where I like to be. One in France, one in Germany, one in St. Petersburg in Russia. Yeah, trailers. This is I'll show you the invisible trailer. You had to get the Krone one. Oh, look at that, double there. Invisible trailer, curtain sider. Yeah, we'll commandeer that rigid, or we'll get a new one. Why not? I do like this one as well, so we'll keep this one. this is like a dream job for me, driving an Antic just on the roads. All me to myself, no bother. Can't go wrong with it. Not in Europe, I'd stick to my own country. But the roads in this game are a lot better than the roads in the UK, so that's why I go to Europe more. Oh, it's the fact that it's called Euro Truck Simulator. Keep saying this to sorry, I've just seen your message on the chat board. As much as I'd like to work in the UK and do the roads in the UK, I like to base it off realism. So like as a job for me, as in the ideal job, I wouldn't be out in Europe. I'd remain in the UK, but because they're so, like you say, they're so outdated, it's hard to drive a truck in the UK on the game. Like you go to like Germany or like you say Spain, it's fantastic. And I keep saying to them, every update they release, I keep putting that on Steam, I keep saying please update the UK roadworks. It's atrocious. Sorry, I'm just trying to my own live stream on my phone so I can see on it. it gets like repetitive. Sometimes I'm delivering to the same addresses. And like I said, it can be a bit boring and that. I just had this spontaneous thought. I thought, why don't I stream Euro Truck Simulator 2? A game that I really enjoy playing. I've got the full setup for it. I've got the Hori steering wheel. I ain't got the best setup, but I've got something that can make me feel a little bit immersed in it. And I'm driving Arctic on there. It might not be real life, but it's different. And I think, I might stream it on a Sunday or something. You know, I play it daily when I get home from work, but I don't want to be streaming it every day. I might just do it on a Sunday or something like that. It's all up for Fridays, you know. So. Once we've done this job, if I've got enough time, I'll do a quick job on rigid. I do like the rigids. We'll buy one and we'll do it from scratch. But like I say, the mod, the invisible trailer, is sometimes if you brake too hard or manoeuvre too quickly or something like that, you can't. It sometimes falls through the ground and it puts your truck at the 45-degree angle. And you can't. Well, I say you can't, but you can. But technically, by the game's logic, when you try and park up and unload and load up, it don't register that you've parked in the spot when you're driving a rigid, because the modders are trying to do it. It's not, they're trying to work around the game. So you can't actually click, turn your engine off to load. You've just got to pretend that you're doing it, click skip. Approximately 34 hours to go. The ferry will take a little bit of that. When we get to Finland, is it Finland? It's Finland or Sweden, I can't. But yeah, just ignore the job income. I'm not worried about that. Like I say, I want a load of money just so I can buy my own trucks, do up my own trucks, and I didn't want to grind. I had this game for years and years, way before I had this all set up. Before I was on mouse and keyboard, and I still took an interest in it, but I just thought, it's like 20 grand a job, and trucks cost, a decent truck costs on average about 180, and it's like, then you got your own fuel, your own trailer, your own maintenance, and then you wanted to hire some drivers, and that was even more of an upkeep. And I just thought, I don't mind realism, but I didn't want that real. I didn't want to struggle, not only in real life but on a game as well. Do you know what I mean? God. So I thought, right, I'll give myself a break and just get me a load of money. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a shame that your PC broke, if I'm honest with you. I like the idea that it's coming to console. I have tried playing it on joypad, DualShock, or Xbox controller, whichever one you're going for. Whether or not I wasn't used to it or not, but I couldn't find the decent spot for the steering. I was trying to mess with the settings, and I just couldn't find that sweet spot, because sometimes you flick a little bit, and either you wouldn't turn it on or you turn too much, and I try to sort of the dead zone, the sensitivity. This guy's trying to overtake me. I don't know why. Sometimes it feels way too realistic playing this game compared to the actual job. But yeah, no, pretty pants that your PC brought there. I'd be absolutely seething the mouth if mine did. Because I've gone to PC now. I do have a PlayStation, but I don't know if my steering wheel and the whole setup will connect to PlayStation. I think it is PC only because you've got some drives and things like that. Yeah, for me, on console, I think that's a game changer. I think for Euro Truck Simulator 2, it's been out for that long that I think console players are just want to bash and just enjoy it. For me, I couldn't get used to the joypad. They might use console configured steering wheels like the Thrustmaster that I used before. That were quite good, and then that were really good force feedback on it. So yeah, it'd be quite good. I think the lobbies might get a bit more full of convoys now. I don't use lobbies, convoys. I've seen far too many clips on TikTok of people just absolutely ruining people's games on it. But yeah, no, it should be alright. I don't know when it's getting released. I did see on Amazon that it said available mid-September, but I also heard that that's just a guide to when it could be released. Because I think they did that with a popular game. Was it Red Dead Redemption 2? That was the year before. And people said they looked on Amazon and were like, this time. Red Dead 2 where it was waiting to be released and Amazon said, it's available October or November or something. People were getting really hyped. But I don't know. I think I do chat to my dad on PlayStation a lot, and but obviously on Discord because cross-platform and stuff. And I keep our mate Jonathan and my dad, we chat online together. Jonathan's got PlayStation, PC, he's tried Euro Truck Simulator. He says it was a bit too realistic. He didn't mind it, but I think when it comes to console, I think I'll see if I'll get in it and see what he thinks. But no, if once it releases to console, give it another go, mate. Honestly, I haven't looked back. It's all I play now. I can play other games because I've got a DualShock controller, and I can play most console configured games on PC. But because I've got this setup right here, it's just my go-to. Easy connecting to YouTube because I've got my account set up with OBS, so jet black. I do like them. I like the look of them. At a slow. Oh, so we're currently in Poland. We're just leaving Poland. I don't know where that is. Is it Sweden? Or is that Sweden? Or is that Finland? I can't remember. It don't tell you countries, does it? Yeah. Compiling it to make it a racing sim. I don't know, I couldn't see it. Like I say, it's a bit biased to say it, but it just didn't look appealing to me.
just casually try to not sort of dead quick, but about to reach a hill, it'll drop a gear like to like let's say from 6 to 8, and then it'll be like, oh crap, no, we're going up a hill, let's go down a gear to 6, and it's like all this in a 3-second span, and it's just like crawling. That's where it's stalled. Turn everything off because I think I don't really need anything off. Finland, yeah, there we go. So I need to go. Is that where I'm going? Am I going to Sweden or am I going to Finland? I'm sure it's Finland. Just got a achievement, discover at least 15 Scandinavian cities or something. Yeah, look, Finland, I'm going there, so I've got to take another ferry there. I'm in Stockholm at the moment. Take another ferry there to Finland, and then we're alright. Time is it? 4:05 AM. Good starting time. Bit of pressure back in. I don't know why it does that. You put the handbrake on, turn everything off for sound, and then go on a ferry for a couple of hours, 3 hours, and the air brakes, the pressure goes like it drops for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. It's like I think it's a bug or something, because it wouldn't make sense to drop the air pressure when you've got a handbrake on for an overnight thing. I don't know.
games files to the configurations to get rid of that, but we did it nonetheless. Just sort of going to straddle both lanes here because see, I thought that didn't have wheels on the back then, that DHL trailer, it just wasn't loading in. Look, don't have wheels. Finland, here we are. either always at Dover or I'm always at that one in the Netherlands. God, it was such an eyesore going to the Netherlands all the time. Yeah, so we want to go there. Oh. Again, too low. Apparently it's too low. Look. Revving increases the air intake for the air pressure, I think. I know it does something like that. I don't know if that's the right way of wording it, but yeah. I'm absolutely boiling in this room. Definitely not for the weak is driving. So I said I were going to show you the rigids, and we'll get one. We'll get a rigid. Go back home, but we'll get a decent one. I think I can do it. I can. Yeah. So we've got the same Lioness. We do want the GX because obviously it's more room. So as you can see, rigid. 640. Yeah. I'll try. Yeah, cheers, Billy. I'll definitely keep an eye on them, bud. I know not. I won't drop the soap. Don't worry. 12 speed or 14 speed? We'll go for 14. I thought that I don't mind the look of the normal cab, the smaller ones. I do, for some reason, I do prefer them. Yeah, we'll go with that. I do like them. Yeah, I don't know, it just appeals to me. Always got to be in jet black. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. Yeah, I can, if, yeah, the taller it is, the obviously less stability it has. Presumably with the wind and stuff like that. But no, I do like the look of it. I think I'll keep that. I always like to have beacons for mine. Ask why, I just do. Now, not really, preferably out of preference, but mainly for my own sort of viewpoint. I'm thinking of going with cameras, just so I can see them in the game. You know, because obviously they're on the inside, whereas you've got your normal mirrors on the outside. And I'm thinking I might get camera mirrors, so I can at least see the right hand side, my side. And I only have to use one UI mirror on the left hand side. I think I might do that. I don't usually go for camera mirrors, but if it's there, as you can see, if it's there, I don't have to have that UI, and it ruins the immersion then if I'm having that UI mirror up there. And because I zoom this in quite a bit to make it a bit more feel for me, I might keep it there. A lot of people don't like them. Even not only on the game but in real life, people just a lot of drivers just do not like them, because a camera, obviously it's not mirrored, it's coming off a video feed, so you don't get that. Apparently the quality is really bad. It does offer like distance. It's got little measure thing from where the back end of your trailer is, and obviously with the cameras it's got technology and stuff like that, and people say that it's good and bad in a sense. You can just see better, I think, with the normal wing mirrors. It's pure reflection, isn't it, really? Oh, LEDs. We like LEDs. But no, I wouldn't. If I had like a bigger monitor and you know, or the right setup, I'd have normal wing mirrors, but purely for my convenience, I'm just gonna have the camera ones. But yeah, I think you're right. I think they're good for parking. I don't know if they've got beeper sensors on these ones. Do you know when you're reversing close to a, you know, nearly backing into a wall or something? But yeah. Oh, that's nice. Do we want a bump bar? I do like the panels matching the paint, and I do like these tyres as well, and these rims, wheels, whatever you want to call them. I just like the colour black on the truck. I don't know what it is. I do like silver as well, but I think I've made it a thing now on the game. Do we want more fuel? Yeah, see, I'm with you on that. Can't beat a nice blacked out metallic truck. I think we'll go for the extra fuel just because it's extra fuel. Won't go for the spoiler. It don't sit right with me. Oh, nice. Like I said, just go for these tyres because they're good. They're a good rating. They're better than what we've got here. I think it's these ones you can't have. They change the hub covers, I think, sometimes. Oh no, it's here. It's alright, ignore me. Oh no, it's still not here. Right, we'll just go for that one. I think I've got that on the other truck. These are surprisingly cheaper as well. Even they're meant to be better. So some wheels you can have hub covers on, but for some reason on these ones you can't have the same. I've noticed that. I don't know why. Not the end of the world. We'll have the top fenders covers. Oh, nice. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Go for orange. LED. Oh, yeah. There we go. I think it's mirrored the stuff that I've done on this side. Yeah, it has. We want a camera again. Want a camera for the front thing because I can see it on the navigation screen. I can't. It's within my view on the monitor. Again, it's purely for convenience. See, I can see it there. And when I'm driving, obviously my camera will be a bit different, but yeah. It does. I see what you mean. It does, doesn't it? It does look like a 7.5 tonner. Right. Yeah, don't mind the steering wheel. If you didn't hear me say before, I've taken it off because I don't need it. I've got my own. I do like to decorate the inside a little bit, just to make it feel like I do like to have the duffel bag there. Just for, you know, it just makes it look like I've got my bits made, you know, my stuff that I have to take with me. I do have, I do put that there, and I put just any pillow there. See, I've got the mega pack as well. Some other bits. I think these are for more like, you know, like Eastern Europeans that like to decorate the Scanias and stuff like that. I didn't want to go for a visor because the window's not big enough to justify one. I think if you only had the bigger cap, then yeah. One thing we didn't do, and that's the main thing, is actually having a body on it. And I want a flatbed, purely because the one at work that I've got, it's a flatbed. I don't want a... Here we go, look. Oh, nice, check that out. Now it looks like a 7.5 tonner tipper. Can't believe I didn't see any of this before. What's that one? Right, I think that's the end of flatbeds. These are all boxes. Oh, hey up. No, we're not. Hang on. That looks good. I think I prefer having sides on though. Have we got more sides? There's a lot. So you can do your own skins. I don't know how to implement your own custom skin on it. I didn't go as far as that. That's what I'm thinking. Bolt bags on the back. I don't know if you can add a ladder. I don't think you can. I don't think it's that detailed. Hang on, let me go for this one. We'll go back for this one. Yeah. Blind spot sensor. Oh. No, I don't think you can add a ladder to it, bud. I'm afraid that'd be really cool if you could. What's that? Roof deflector. Yeah, I tell you what would be even better if you could add a crane wagon, a crane onto it, and that'd be cool. But I think we're gonna go for that. Yeah. What do you think? That's good. Markers. Oh, it's just me backlines. Yeah. Right. Good. So we'll trade in the one that we've just driven because I don't think we'll need that. Here it is. $26,640. So I think the 640 it's really more. I think it's 630 horsepower. I think it does it differently the way it does it. But we can't use that trailer anymore. Oh, look at it. Thank you. Yeah, it's different. I'll give it that. Classic Bacon's. So, yeah, 26 ton. So I'm just gonna quickly, readjust where I was before. It's about there, I think it was. There, I think. It did say on the stats that even the more horsepower the engine has, the less it can do normal loads, but more of heavy cargo. That didn't make sense to me, and I didn't see a difference. It felt better doing both normal and heavy cargo than you know what I mean. So I thought, oh, I'll just go for the proper full on engine. We'll put the thing down. So that's just even though there's no wheel there, it just gets rid of that base wheel. And then I think we can actually go a little bit further back. Up there. Just so I can see navigation screen and stuff like that. You see what I mean now though? I've got my wing mirror there on the inside, whereas if I had the normal wing mirror, I don't think I'd be able to see it properly. So I can get rid of that one, but I'm gonna have to keep the left just again. So yeah, you're not wrong, bud. Why is it doing that? Right, so there's Birmingham. Oh. Right, oh, okay, that makes sense. So what I've realised is I can turn both the wing mirrors off because I've got one on the right here, and where my navigation is, it's got one on the left there. But it replaces my front camera, so yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like that. Yeah. We just need to get a trailer now. One of them. We need to get a trailer to suit this wagon, so we can actually go out and do jobs. It's a bit of a weird one. You've got to get this invisible trailer. It's all because of the game. You've got to get this invisible trailer that you can't see, you can't interact with, but the game thinks then you've got an actual trailer, and it loads invisible material on it. So in a way, you're not going to see stuff on the back, but I'll be in first person anyway, so role-playing purposes, I'm going to pretend there's something on the back. So we need to get that one. So that's at Manchester, so we need to travel to Manchester. And then see, it says invisible, So I need to get one that's not swap. I haven't quite worked it out yet. I think I've done this right. So yeah, so again, it's a bit of a funny one sometimes when you stop suddenly or you manoeuvre. It can the trailer, the invisible trailer, sometimes might clip through the map or the road, and it sends your truck like at a 45-degree angle, and you have to get teleported to the service station to reset it in a sense. So what we'll do is, I ain't got time now, but I think I'll be back. Look, it's even got Mandriver app on the navigation there, you see that? That's it. I've got to go pick up my little one. I might be on later. We'll give it a test drive. We'll go to a place, get a job, go around everywhere with it, and we'll see how we get on. But it might be after 7 o'clock, maybe 8ish. I might come on for an hour because I'm enjoying myself. I've just got to tweak some stuff on the streaming stuff. I don't know what's going on. It's like I say, it's my first time. I am, for those who watch my videos on doing my real job, I'm in on Monday tomorrow, and then I've got a week off. But Tuesday, I'm going on a ride along with our driver who operates one of these, operates the crane wagon, just to see how it is. Never been in it. I've never been in it whilst it's been driving, so that'd be cool. I might get some footage, I might not. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. But for now, like I say, I'll be on. I might be on later on after our little one's gone to bed, and I won't get any interruptions and stuff like that. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Check out my real life videos of driving if you're new and you've just popped in for the stream. It'd be much appreciated. If not, don't matter. It's one of those. But yeah, I'll see you all in a bit.